The champion of the government in the Army contract is Pepperball TRP. They just came out with the first strike version. This has been out for a year. What's going on, everybody? How you been? Hope everybody's having a wonderful summer. And it's been wild out here. It's been crazy in my city. I don't know how it's been where you were, but it's been a little crazy going on. And want to talk about last time I checked was the ICE protest, the King Orange protest they had across the country. And our favorite tool was to start a show because when the Army, the state troopers, the National Guard, and the Marines took the less lethal, they chose Pepperball. I don't know. I didn't see no other companies that had weapons on the front line. I didn't see no other ones on the front line. I know I'm a Burma dealer. I sell different weapons, and all the law enforcement that was guarding stores, all the security guards, the constables, agents in my area, they came to me and they bought T4E and they bought the pepper balls. Pepper ball was sold out, still is, and they holding out for the government because that check looked good when that Black Hawk flew down to the factory. Oh shit, it looked real. Ching shing shing shing, and you gotta instead of getting ready, you gotta be ready at all times. That was a good business move. Shout out to Pepperball. Congratulations on your government contract. And all the law enforcement went there. You know, it was the biggest it was a free commercial, and all the law enforcement agencies is buying them up. And I'm here to talk about mine. I had this one, a friend of mine, law enforcement, that ordered it for me about a year and some change ago, and I love this thing. You know, it's been a lot of talk about the X68 and all that stuff, and a lot of other ones. But why did law enforcement go to this right here, Pacific and T4E? You know why? Because it works. It works very, very well. Out the box, you ain't gotta do too much. You ain't gotta do nothing to it but load it up. And I get it. And there's been a lot of talk about other weapons out here. And out the box, you can use two magazines off of one CO2, and that's where you winning at. Um, I don't care about power. I'm not trying to kill nobody or unalive nobody. Excuse me. I want deterrence, and this is what I teach on my. I don't care about. I want deterrent power, and that's what I'm all about. You see, this right here, get two magazines out, and it was discussion about the Grimberg one. I love Grimberg. Grimberg. I learned a lot from their channel, but I and I said this before. I'm saying it before. I say it again. I don't want to sponsor nobody product. I'm a consumer. I will support the product, but I'm not going to sponsor somebody product until they get it right. I buy what I want to buy. I buy what works. And where I'm at and my demographic, this is what works for me. I ain't got time to crank. You know, I'd rather smack than crank, and I want to reload simple. You see this right here? And I'm not. This is not. This is corrective criticism. When y'all ready to spend the money to do it like this, and a lot of people want to agree with me. People want to do this, and this is why they got the contract. I don't see law enforcement cranking something up and trying to make it work and telling people to hold on so they can reload. This is what they want to do from the gate. You see? This is what you have to. This is what you had to do. here. Ready to go. See? That's why they want it. See? Once again. Dump. Dump, 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 dump. That's what they want. Not getting into the ballistics and trying to change up stuff. You want somebody to go the other direction. This is what you want to see. When they hit them, you go in the other direction. If it takes 2 rounds, 2 magazines, it takes 2 magazines. But you see that power? That's what you want. Those were some blood color paintballs I had, but I can clean that up. You see that? That's what consumers want right there. That's what we want. People that got time to play and do stuff as a hobby. Some people got different reasons why they do this stuff. You know, I got into this because I couldn't walk or carry for 15 years. So I had businesses to run, I had children that I had to take care of, I had a cell phone store, I had a club, and I couldn't carry a pistol. So I had to use real deterrent weaponry. Excuse me. I had to use real things that look like weapons to get people away and at least determine them from even trying. Like you see, it's right here. Real deterrent. This is the PDP Walter T4E. 8 rounds. And this is the 3D bottom. This looks, nope, and your hip coming from the waist. This takes a real magazine, a real holster. Coming right the hip. You know, slap at the bottom. You see, you see that right there? Let y'all get a better shot. That right there is what you want. You want that powder to break on somebody. You see that right there? And you want all that right there. You want that smoke. You want them to go that way, and you want to go the other direction. That's what you want. Nobody not trying to figure shit out. One smack, and you out. And it takes 2 magazines. Invest, get it right. Sometimes you got to collab for the better of the company. Because I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen. This company listened to the consumer. They didn't want to do twist and activate no more. They wanted to be able to use 2 magazines off of 1 CO2, and they delivered. This is what the people want. Some people want to play. This is what the people want. And this is why law enforcement and the military chose this company, because they listen. You know, everything don't have to cost $1 billion. This right here, now the first strike version of, and they're gonna take over. You can be in it for business for your play, to get money, or you can be in business to play around and satisfy a few people. You can't do what you want. You gotta do what the masses need. You know, just like car companies. Car companies want to do what they want to do. The engineers want to do what they want to do, but the masses needs a whole nother situation. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You hear that? And once it's done, you know, you can dump. Sound crazy. Simple CO2. Grabbing balls. No fancy balls. No stuff that's exclusive for a certain um, launcher. You can grab these from everywhere. Amazon, the online, anywhere. You get stuck in, you can grab some on while you're on the road. CO2. Not no fancy stuff. Just regular, simple things. Keep it simple, and the people will buy. You're going to make money. All right? Peace. Still smoking. Headshot. Headshot.